Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Checking in on XLK, Apple, and Facebook daily weekly time frame. So the bulls barely holding on to the middle Bollinger Band. We've been holding it for the past bunch of attempts. You can see ever since we gained it back at the end of August, we back tested and held it about a half dozen times. That middle Bollinger Band is in the mid $58 range, and we will be continuing to test it going forward. And the bulls have to break the lower high pattern the past few days. Bulls need to break 58.60 to indicate that a higher low has been established at this level where we are currently at, 58.27, and then try and head back. We did break this low right here of 58.35, so that's a little bit of a heads up. But again, as long as this middle Bollinger Band holds, the bulls are just fine. So the weekly time frame for XLK, the upper Bollinger Band has been rejecting the price time and time again, 3 times in the last 4 weeks. So that's a very key resistance level to be watching, because historically we know if we're up at that level, the odds of seeing continuation and further upside is very small compared to the odds of seeing a pullback from that point. So update that every week. And if you had taken profit at that upper Bollinger Band every week so far, you would be coming out on top. So that's a key level to be watching. In terms of the weekly time frame uptrend, anything above 56.47 is a higher low. So the bulls still have plenty of wiggle room as far as the longer term uptrend goes, but the daily higher low strongest pattern did break with that level breaking of 58.35. So just keeping an eye on it. If we do lose this middle Bollinger Band and start to head back down towards 57.66, the next level on the daily, then that would be a bit more of a red flag. But as of right now, because that middle Bollinger Band held, not a big concern of the bulls. Apple on the daily time frame has been an absolute dump all week on big bear volume, and we're looking to fill this gap. This gap was at 149.63, and we have not filled it yet, but we got within less than $1. This is a bullish reversal doji that the bulls will be trying to confirm with another green day. 152.27 is that resistance. The lower Bollinger Band on the daily time frame, update that level at the open Monday. That's a key resistance level. Bulls have to break 152.27 and see a green day to try and confirm this reversal candlestick and see a bit of a bounce play out. But the hourly RSI got extremely oversold on Apple, and the weekly time frame shows just how much weakness we've been seeing over the past 3 weeks. Closing below the middle Bollinger Band, we only closed just below it at 152.54. We have done this multiple times in the past, and it was quickly regained. But if we cannot regain this weekly middle Bollinger Band, we will be looking at the potential of a shift in the trend, and it could take a while to play out. I'm watching the potential bearish reversal head and shoulders pattern with the left shoulder, the head, and then if we bounce here and see a right shoulder form, it would be breaking the neckline of this support wherever it is formed. 150.56 could be that level. Depends if we confirm Monday or not. But just a longer term pattern I would be keeping an eye on. That's not going to play out for a couple months at the earliest, so not putting too much emphasis into that. Just watching to see how significant a bounce the bulls can put together. And in terms of taking back control on this daily time frame, we have to see a bounce, a higher low, and then a higher high. So a complete recovery in terms of shifting momentum back in favor of the bulls is at least a couple weeks away. So the bears have full control right now, and the sector as a whole with the large holdings of Apple is definitely feeling that. Facebook on the daily time frame also has been seeing a bit of weakness, very close to the all-time high, but just can't get that last bull momentum that the bulls need. Support is 169.34. We dropped down to 169.22 and hit a little lower low there. It's pretty contained consolidation at this point. The 50-day moving average is still support. And you could call this just a tightening pattern where we have a clear higher low, lower high pattern, and the bulls need to break 174 to see bullish momentum show back up to the recent high of 175.49. Bulls are looking to maintain a higher low compared to 165. We have a lot of wiggle room compared to that level, and as of right now, the bulls would love for the low of this week, 169.22, to be our higher low, but we have no follow-through at this point. And on the daily time frame, before that 174 level, 173.05 is another lower high that we did just set. So that's a key one to be keeping an eye out for as well. So we'll keep checking on the sector as a whole. Apple, again, dragging down that sector. And the bullish reversal candlestick on Friday needs to see confirmation for the sector as a whole. XLK to see some recovery and some follow-through from its bullish reversal candlestick on Friday. We'll check back in Monday and see how it plays out. I hope you have a good rest of your Sunday.